Miller, whose pronouns are they, them, is coming off a series of troubling incidents that have fans questioning their mental health.
People think we're crazy, and they're right.
This downward spiral includes a messianic complex, accusations of abuse, throwing chairs, choking fans, breaking into people's homes.
I have Ezra Miller at my house right now,
making threats, and has culminated in multiple arrests. And the most disturbing allegations come from the parents of an 18-year-old activist named Gibson Iron Eyes, who identifies as non-binary. They have accused Miller of grooming their child, stating that the involvement started when Gibson was 12 years old. A protective order has been granted, prohibiting Miller from contacting the child or their parents and requiring them to stay at least 100 yards away from their residence. Gibson and Miller first met during their participation in the Land Back Reclamation Movement protest in Standing Rock in 2016.
We want to say that our hearts are with the native youth of the Standing Rock Reservation.
According to court documents, Miller allegedly flew Gibson to London in 2017 when Gibson was 14 and Miller was 25. The parents allege that Miller attempted to share a bed with Gibson and provided them with alcohol, marijuana, and LSD. Gibson's parents have also claimed that Miller verbally abused them and left bruises on multiple parts of their body, like their arms and cheeks. They also claim the star restricted Gibson's access to their phone. However, Gibson released a statement on Instagram denying the allegations made by their parents, accusing them of being transphobic and affirming that Miller has provided support and protection during a period of grief.
This is my life. These are my decisions, and I'm disappointed in my parents.
Additionally, another alleged victim, a 12-year-old non-binary child, was granted a temporary harassment prevention order against Miller. The child and their mother claimed that Miller menaced them and engaged in inappropriate behavior towards the child. But the allegations against Miller don't end there. They've been accused of running a cult in Iceland. Miller lived in an Airbnb with a group of people for 2 months. The environment was described as cult-like. The house they stayed in was likened to a commune with mattresses spread on the floor and guests seemingly under Miller's spell. Some individuals, including teenagers, lived with Miller and allegedly engaged in sexual relationships.
Why did you stop filming? You, man!
From Iceland, they moved to Hawaii. Miller was arrested after causing a disturbance at a karaoke bar. They are facing charges of disorderly conduct and harassment for shouting profanities, spitting at a patron, and grabbing a microphone from a karaoke singer. Despite the bar owner's attempts to calm them down, Miller's disruptive behavior continued.
The guy in that bar declared himself as a Nazi. I have it on film, and he attacked me.
Some attribute Miller's troubles to a combination of mental health issues, drug use, and a lack of structure in their life. The actor's spiral seemed to intensify after their parents' divorce in 2019. During this time, Miller formed a close bond with a spiritual advisor who reinforced their grandiose beliefs, including the idea that they were the next Messiah. Throughout these events, Warner Brothers, the studio behind Miller's films, has remained silent, and the actor's agency suggested they work with Crisis PR. Miller eventually acknowledged their mental health issues and committed to ongoing treatment. The situation remains complex and ongoing as the actor seeks treatment and navigates legal and personal challenges.